Hi, my name is Gabby, and I'm going to tell you about my 30th birthday. Um, I love, love, love to travel and have been all over Europe and almost everywhere in South America. But by 29, I had not been to Peru, which is so weird because Machu Picchu is one of the places that I just wanted to go. I just never made it there. And my best friend's from there, so she said she booked it for us, and planned it and made sure we had a house there. Um, and it was awesome. But of course, things don't always go as planned. So we went to Lima for a couple of days. We saw the city. The best part of Lima is their food. I mean, I could just go back just so I could go eat. It's amazing. But we also went to Machu Picchu and the ruins, and everyone thinks that it's cold. I don't know why. We all thought it was cold. Everyone was wearing sweatpants, had jackets, had their backpacks full, just to get there and find out that it was super hot. Like I could have been wearing shorts, a tank top, and would have been perfect. So everyone started just taking off their layers of clothes, and luckily we all had backpacks, so we were able to put that in there. And the views were amazing. I mean, if I recommend a place to go, Machu Picchu is one of them. Then we left and we went to this super fancy restaurant that was all you can eat. And my husband loves to eat, so of course he ate everything that he could and he tried everything. um Unfortunately, that was not the best thing because he must have tried something that was bad, or I don't know if the high altitude got him sick. Everyone was fine. Everyone drank some coca tea, was drinking plenty of water because of the high altitude. I'm from Quito, so the high altitude does not affect me at all. My brothers and I were running, and we were fine. But my husband is from Florida, so I had a feeling the high altitude was going to get him a little, just didn't know how bad. For the next couple of days, he would not stop throwing up, or stop going to the bathroom immediately after eating, um, until finally one day we're like, all right, dude, you have to do something. So we went to the hospital in Machu Picchu. Um, Luckily, I speak Spanish, so it was easy for me to translate for my husband, who doesn't speak any Spanish. But the one thing, they kept trying to make me call my insurance. And it was almost midnight, and I'm like, all right, I guess I'm gonna call my insurance, which was, I'm sure, closed. No one was answering. And they're like, no, but we can't help them if you can't talk to your insurance. I'm like, I'm sure they're not gonna cover it. And finally, after almost an hour of me waiting for my insurance, I'm like, just tell me how much it is and we'll just pay out of pocket, and I'm sure I'll get reimbursed because I have awesome insurance with the military. Um, and they gave me the amount and making it sound like it was all this money. Of course, in Peruvian soles, it sounded like a lot of money. But to me, I was like making the math in my head and I'm like, that is $39. I need you to see my husband. Go ahead, go, go, go. And finally, they treated him. They didn't put an IV. They just got this huge needle and put all the medicine into it and mixed it all up and started giving him like an almost like an IV through a needle through his vein. And I almost passed out. I hate needles. But after that, he was like a new man. Coming back from Peru, he lost almost 15 pounds from that whole trip. But he still thinks it was the best time he ever had, even though he was in every single bathroom out there. Um, but yeah, so just be careful what you eat in Peru. I mean, they always say be careful with the water, and I think you should be careful with the water. You definitely should be careful with the high altitude and make sure you don't do anything crazy. Especially because there's people that are from that area and they can be running and just having fun and be fine, and the next day some other people are like throwing up and just in the bathroom. um but I definitely recommend Peru. If you haven't been, you definitely need to go. It does help out to know someone that's from there, or maybe get a tour guide, because my best friend's cousin is from there, and he literally had it all planned out that we had something to do every single day, that we saw so much. But that's my story about Peru. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good night.